what is good touch? I think a lot of people are like, a kid has great touch if they just pass the ball to target, but that's, I mean, not actually true. So if Courtney's tossing me a ball, I mean, I'm getting the ball to target, but I wouldn't say that I have great touch. Okay, so what we talk about at Kiva is touch is based on the speed of the ball as it comes into your shoulders. And I'm gonna break passing down into 3 separate parts. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is your platform in relation to your shoulders, or what we call hinges. Okay, so the ball, if she tosses me a free ball, the ball doesn't have a lot of pace on it. So hold on one second. I am going to drop my arms. We always drop our arms, okay, slightly. Now, I think another misnomer is everyone says, oh, don't swing. We tell our club athletes, do not swing. Well, if I pass and I don't swing, I mean, that's not good touch either. All right, so I'm not swinging. So I think we just assume that they know that they're gonna swing a little bit. So we tell our kids, yes, we want you to swing, just slightly, but it needs to be based on the pace of the ball. So if her ball doesn't have a lot of energy on it, then I come back slow with the ball, and I come back forward a little bit faster. So follow me here. The ball's slow, I drop back slow, I'm gonna give energy to the ball, so I'm gonna swing faster. Okay, if I go slow, slow, the ball doesn't go anywhere. Are you all sticking with me here? I come back slow with the ball. If I push back slow on the ball doesn't get where I need it to go. All right, so again, I come back slow and I push back fast to get the ball to my target. Now, as the ball picks up pace and she goes and hits the ball harder, or she throws the ball harder at me, I'm coming back faster because the pace on the ball is faster. Now, I will push back slower. Now, I won't push back fast, because then I'm gonna go over my target. Okay, so I'm fast, and then I take a little pace off of the ball. Now, no, we don't like calculate these speeds, and I'm not like every pass that comes to me, I'm like, this ball's traveling 12 miles per hour, and now I've got to push back this. It's through experience, but the touch comes with the ball on my shoulder, with my hinges. As the ball comes in, I'm feeling how fast this ball is coming and how much I need to push. And all of us that have ever passed, we have that ball that it comes off and it feels so good and it just goes slightly over. Or that ball that as you're coming up back to pass the ball, you just know, I've got to give it a little bit more. How do you know that? You just know through experience, and that comes through with this. So when we're training our athletes to do this, we break everything down. The first part is just the platform. So we have them do what we call one knee passing. So they're in a good passing posture, they come up with their arms, and they're just focusing on their arms. So I'm slightly farther out. I'm slightly dropping with the ball and coming back. Now again, I know what I'm doing. If your athlete's doing one of these things, they're doing it wrong, and you need to know because the touch is slight. Can you all tell my platform's on this ball way too long? Right? There's not a quick touch. Or if I'm dropping too much. First of all, there's way too big of an arc there. Okay, so I've got to find that sweet spot. But again, the sweet spot comes because I drop slightly with the ball. So that's our first part. We talk about their hinges and their platform. The next part we talk, once they get that kind of touchdown, then we talk about their legs. Because how many kids have you seen pass balls and they don't use their legs at all? So then to isolate that, we start focusing on just their legs. So we make them one leg pass and they have to drop their legs. You are going to be surprised if you make your kids do this, how many of them do this? Over and over again. They'll just not use their legs. So we have them one leg pass and they're pushing forward. So again, I'm still slightly dropping with my shoulders, but now I've got my legs involved. And then the third part is our motion. Because I can use my legs, I can have touch with my platform, but if my motion doesn't go forward, I'm gonna pass the ball straight up. So a visual that we talk about is making a check mark with your shoulders. So this is the little part of the check, and then we have the long part of the check. And I'm going up on my toes and I'm exaggerating for you. Obviously, we don't want our kids going up here, but we have way too many athletes right now that sit back or they rock back as they pass. Okay, we've got to get them going. We want our motion forward into this ball. Every pass we have. Now, obviously, we all know there's a number of factors if you're hollowing out or things where you can't have a complete forward motion, but we would like them to think that. So we do a couple drills to do this with our athletes. We do the one knee passing. We do what's called one leg passing. And then we just literally get, like I'm doing right here, and she's tossing to my thighs, and I'm working on this. Now, these are very simple drills. And people are gonna be like, well, that's boring. Did that, done that. It's not about the drill itself. It's about you focusing on the right things and making kids be held accountable for whether they're swinging their arms.